Hey everybody, Gareth at Skewed and Reviewed here. Thought we'd try something a little different today. Been playing around with my new Logitech webcam, and thanks to them finally upgrading the lines in the area and increasing our upload speeds 10 times, makes it a lot easier to stream, and it certainly makes it a lot easier to do this. So, as most of you know, when you watch on Skewed and Reviewed, we post our convention videos, we post our panel recaps, and of course, we have game trailers. Gameplay footage has been coming up, and we have our, Skewedcast, things like that. So, one of the things that I thought I would do, and in time we'll have some of the staff members do, is we're going to play around with some of the hot topics in pop culture. And by that I mean Star Trek, Star Wars, Alien, Blade Runner, Terminator. Talk about some of the questions that you may have, some of the, that's a puzzling thought. Why didn't they do this instead of that? Things of that nature. This will eventually become maybe some TV series recaps where we're going to recap some episodes, things of that nature, and have some fun with it. Now, as we get used to the technology and playing around with it, might be pictures here and there, will be some video here and there in time, mainly just because sometimes I have something that I really want to talk about, but I don't want to spend several days trying to get all the video together and all the permissions and recap it. So, what I wanted to talk about today is the 6 new images that came out in relation to Alien. And all we know is that they've said the Alien universe is going to expand in 2019. And this is very interesting because, of course, as you know, Fox is set to be acquired by Disney. And, and supposed to all get finalized on January 1st, 2019. And so people are saying, is this a new TV series? Is this concept art for a new movie? I don't think it's a new movie. I'm leaning toward one of two things. It's either a TV series or it's the artwork for the pending video game Alien Blackout, which has been trademarked, was supposed to be, a lot of people thought it'd be announced at the Video Game Awards, and it was not. Therefore, a lot of people think it's going to be announced soon. All we know about this, and again, we're not entirely sure this is Alien Blackout. We think it is. But early this year, we were told by publicists that there was a next generation Alien first-person shooter coming. And by next generation, meaning it was for PC, the Xbox One, and the PS4 systems. So, first-person shooter, we know that. Beyond that, we have no clue what it's about. Now, I don't think Fox would go through all this trouble talking about expanding the universe if it was just a graphic novel or something like that. So I'm thinking at this point, has to be a television series or a game, possibly a TV series, in that we've not had an Alien TV series before, and they're saying expanding the universe. They've never used that in connection to a game before. Lots of crazy theories out there, so let's go over the various thoughts. Okay, so the first image we have is what looks to be a Weyland-Yutani corporation. Now, obviously you see people in business suits, people going about their business, but you also see heavily armed guards. If you will note, the armor they're wearing is very reminiscent of what we saw briefly in Alien 3, the quote-unquote acid-proof armor. So we will see how that plays out. That ties in with the second image where you clearly see a queen and aliens in the lab. So obviously the acid-proof armor is to make sure they at least have a better line of defense if these things get out. I always say if they get out, more like when they get out, because that seems to be the way these things always unfold. So our third image here, as you see capsules, looks like basically bombs, being loaded up with facehugger embryos. So, important stuff there. So that was the day 1 imagery. The day 2 imagery shows a dropship. Now note, it does not say Colonial Marines on the dropship. It has the logo of the Weyland-Yutani Corporation, meaning private military more than likely, or they have hardware that the military should have, or their security. Either way, that's some interesting stuff. They're bombing a planet with what we assume are these pods. In the next scene, we see the pods detonating over the surface. If you look closely in the background, you can see what is clearly an atmosphere processor, and you see colonists or technicians in the Weyland-Yutani jumpsuits being infected. And our final image shows a hive. You've got the queen, you've got her drones attending to her, you've got a warrior protecting her, and of course you have some humans in the window looking in on the hive. Now, there were various pictures being told that went with these motion pictures, saying things like, oh, we're covering, and, you know, trying to discredit me, so on and so forth. We'll see how that all plays out. But you notice it did take place over 6 days with the images. So this does indicate a little more depth to a story. My guess is if it is a game, and this is Alien Blackout, this could all be the preamble to the game, and essentially, congratulations, you get to go in and clean this mess up. Here's a pulse rifle, have fun. If it is a TV series of some type, like an animated TV series, again, this could be the backstory leading to what we have coming up. So, that's just my quick speculation on this. I would certainly love to hear your theories. Go ahead and leave them in the comment section below. And like I said, we're going to try to do more of these. I'll get several of the staff members involved, and we'll try to get comments and updates for you on various topics. If you'd like to suggest topics that you'd like us to debate, suggest your theories, go ahead and leave them up there, and I'll try to make sure we get something like this up every couple of days for you going forward. Until then, take care. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye now.